Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? How are you? Seriously. Not just, oh, fine. How are you doing? All right, so I just rolled out of bed a little while ago. I'd taken care of the dogs. I'm actually still in my jammies. Ah! Why is it when I try and do that, it doesn't cooperate with me? Okay, so I'm still in my jammers. So if you haven't gotten out of bed yet and you grabbed your phone, it's okay. We can wake up and start the day together. I know. They say not to put your phone right by the bed, but how many of us actually listen? I have attempted to do that. When I was in Florida, I actually had it like in another part of the little studio apartment, so it wasn't right next to my bed. And I did it as a test to see how, um, how I would feel. Not next to the electronics and not able to just grab it and see what time it is, or it buzzes who's buzzing me, and it was okay. It was okay, but I don't do that here. In my daughter's place, the cord to charge my phone is literally right next to my bed, which is convenient for most people. So I'm not complaining. But do you keep your phone right by your bed? Do you? And do you pick it up and look at it throughout the night? I hope you don't do that. My husband, if he can't sleep, he picks up the phone and starts scrolling social media. Yes, it's a good thing I'm a heavy sleeper because typically I don't even wake up. But I do my best not to do that when I can't sleep. I There are a few times that I have until you can't keep your eyes open anymore. Have you ever gotten on, like, I think it's on TikTok, where you're scrolling through and you've been doing it for like an hour and a half or whatever, and it says you should really go to sleep. You've been on too long. You should really take a break. Anybody else get that message? Do you take a break? Or do you just swipe it along? Oh, the things we do. Because I know I'm not alone on that one. I know you just swipe away on that too. Sometimes when I get it for the second time, I'll be like, all right, God, source, universe, divine is trying to tell me to get off the damn phone. And I'll put it down. But yes, typically on the first go around, many times I just have swiped by. I haven't seen it in a long time because I don't really spend, typically, I'm not really spending quite that long scrolling on the phone, which, is a good thing. Was a good thing, right? So if you're still in bed, snuggled up, I have done that too. I traveled a couple times with my sister. My sister is a phone on the side of the bed, and she just picks it up and scrolls through, and she'll sometimes send me some funny videos that she sees either on TikTok or Instagram or wherever she's on. And when we travel together and we share a room, I can see I wake up to her on her phone typically, and then I get on my phone, and then it's like we're both on our phones, scrolling. It'd be much better if we were just chatting, but neither one of us is really awake enough to have a conversation. You also there? Are you somebody who, when you wake up, may not really want to have a conversation? I will tell you, sometimes I wake up, I'm not in the mood to have a conversation, but I never wake up cranky. Like I don't typically wake up like, the world sucks. That's just not who I am. It's not my personality. And John would probably tell you I'm more chatty than he is in the morning. Like, hey, how's it going? What are you doing today? And he's like, I need a cup of coffee first, Amy. Like, give me a minute. So, yeah, I'm a little bit more chatty. But the older I get, and when I have to get up at like 4 a.m. to catch a flight, I'm not so chatty. Yeah, I'm literally sleepwalking at that point. So, I guess it just depends. All right. I want to see, what's your beverage? Mine's water. I haven't been able to bring a coffee upstairs. And I know she wouldn't care. I know it wouldn't be a big deal. So maybe I can overcome that tomorrow. But today I'm in another guest room. This one's really nice too. She has it decorated with uh, blue curtains and orange on the bedspread with this, padded, quilted. This is another guest room. I'm not staying in this one, but I decided to pop in here and do our chat from a different location. So grab your beverage, whatever it is, whether it's coffee, tea, hot chocolate, if it's cold, maybe it's ice water. Mine's ice water. Um, and join me for a little bit while we chat about life. I'm here Monday through Friday to chat with you in the hopes that you realize you're not alone going through your shit storms. And when you're celebrating, let me know. I want to celebrate with you. So, okay. Here's a little bit of a celebration because, I always like to start with something good. Normally, start with something good. Start my day with something good, start a conversation with something good. And it goes back to a story. So before I tell you what I'm so good, what was so good, I want to tell you a story. Many, many years ago, when I was a little girl, I came home from school and my mom asked me, I have some news for you. Would you like to hear the good news or the bad news first? When someone says that to you, which do you choose? Do you choose the good news or do you choose the bad news? Let me know in a comment below. So, I typically, in the past, when I was younger, when I was I guess I was in 3rd or 4th grade, I would choose the bad news first. Why? Well, because then the good news would cheer me up, right? I would end on a good note. So in this case, I asked, all right, give me the bad news first. And to this day, I remember the bad news. The bad news was we had a pool in our backyard. We were living in California at the time. I think we were in Sacramento or Bakersfield. I can't remember. Sacramento, I think. And the bad news was I had asked my mom if we could host the end of the year school party for my class and have a pool party. And the answer was no. And I melted like a puddle on the floor. Why not? It's gonna be so, I wanted to have it. Why can't we have it? Just carried on and on and on and on. And when I finally composed myself, after complaining and crying and begging and asking and what's it called when you not barter, negotiating, I finally conceded and I said, all right, what was the good news? Do you know? She forgot the good news. How can you forget good news? How can you forget? But my mother forgot good news. So now I start with good news because you never forget the bad stuff. So some good news. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate our wins today. So when I come to my daughters, it is a little bit challenging for me because she has so many goodies here. She is somebody that doesn't hold back. She has snacks up the wazoo. Everything from ice cream to pastries to cookies to crackers and Cheez-Its and pretzels and all chocolates and God, just about anything that your heart could desire, she's got here. And when I don't know about you, but when I am a little bit more on the emotional side and I am struggling to not reach towards food to make me feel better, it's a challenge. And let's face it, even those of us, me especially, who is very strict, who is very disciplined, who is very motivated, who is very consistent on what I eat and have been for years and what I don't eat. It doesn't mean that I don't like the stuff. I still love Cheez-Its and crackers and pastries, a really good pastry or breads. I still love, ice creams and, all of it. It's not that I don't like it. It's that I know that it's not good for me and it doesn't make me feel great. And I put on weight and I feel lethargic and I feel foggy headed and I feel bloated and I end up in the bathroom sometimes. And so I avoid it most days. But when I come here, boy, it's a challenge. She'll make cheesy fill in the blank, cheesy mashed potatoes or something, or something, and I don't eat that. I don't eat the cream. I don't eat the cheese, but oh, it smells so good. So I have been super good. I've now been here since Sunday. So I went through all day Sunday and all day Monday, and I did not gravitate towards a single slice of bread or a single pastry yumminess there. I haven't even gone out to get what I call healthy versions of those items for myself. I have stuck to the plan. And even last night, she decided that we had not really moved our bodies much. I had gone on a short walk with the dog, but she had not, and she really needed to move. And so she decided to go play pickleball. But the pickleball open session was from 6 to 8. And in order to get there at 6, she wanted to play from 6 to 8. I know, 2 hours. I haven't played pickleball since Christmas, New Year's. So I haven't played in 3 months. And she plays like 4 times a week. So in order for us to get there, it was like, I don't know, we left at like 5:15. And I got off a call at like 5 o'clock. So I literally would have eaten dinner sometime between 6 and 7. And now I'm not even getting home until like 8:45. And I'm thinking, oh, good golly, what am I going to do? I don't typically eat that late. Should I just grab a snack? She had really yummy snacks in the car. And, oh, I really wanted some. But I was good and grabbed an apple. So, good on me. Not always easy. Not always fun. But my body thanked me for it today in a great way. And yes, I did come home and have a small taco salad at 9 o'clock at night. And then we were up and chatted and watched TV and stuff until about 11, which is also later than I normally stay up because I'm really working. Now, back in the day, 11:30 would have been no problem. But I'm working on getting to bed earlier, getting in bed and asleep by 10. If I can at least get in bed at 10, that's a win. But here, it's an exception. I don't get to see her enough. And so to spend a little bit of extra time awake with her is fine. And today it is, do you remember yesterday? Do you remember? If you weren't here with me yesterday, it was horrific outside. Like, it has been cloudy, no sun, cold, and rainy for 4 freaking days. And I said, I just want the sun. My mood was okay, but I really was starting to need the sun. And what happened? Today, I woke up to sunshine. Yeah, I woke up to sunshine. Now, it is windy as heck outside. Literally blow me away windy. So I haven't been on a walk yet, but I will after I get off of here. I'm making some sweet potato fries. That's what I'm having for breakfast: sweet potato fries and bacon. Because lately my stomach has gotten upset when I take my supplements on an empty stomach. And so that's what I'm having. I'm going to have that when I get off with you, as a matter of fact. So there you go. So this too shall change, which is what I write in my book, Words of Wisdom, right? This too shall change. Yesterday, I was like, oh my gosh, I just want this to change. No more cloudy, rainy, cold, miserable weather. And today, birds are singing. It's windy as heck, but the sun is out. There's no rain, and it's getting a little bit better. And I hope that your day has some sunshine in it. If not, I'm sharing the one here with you. And I'll catch you tomorrow. This one's going to be a down and dirty, quick and easy chat. And if you do use your phone by your bed, see what it would be like if you put it across the room. Just put it across the room and see what it would be like. You know, the only reason why I use my phone in the middle of the night is to see what time it is, especially if I've gotten up to go to the bathroom, which I did like 2 or 3 times last night. I look and check my phone and see what time is it? How much more time do I have to sleep? How much time have I slept? But at home, I have this really cool clock that projects the time up on the ceiling. So when you open your eyes, you can see it right on the ceiling. How amazing is that? Technology is incredible. It's really incredible. Whoever thought of that one, genius, because the clock is on my side and John can't really see it. So now he can't complain because he literally just opens his eyes, and I angle it so that the time is right above our bed, so that he can see it. And then he doesn't need to look, try and get around me to see the clock or to look at his phone or any of that. So check those 2 options out if that's why you're looking at your phone in the middle of the night. Now, if you're looking at your phone because you're awake, that's a story for another time. That's a conversation for another time. But for today, hopefully you're awake. Hopefully the sun is shining. If not, I'm sharing the sunshine here with you today because, it just makes me smile to see the sunshine. And so I'm bringing a smile and some sunshine to your day. And I will catch you tomorrow. All right. See ya.